right, good morning.
Good morning.
So I wanted to do this today because I didn't want to wait till Monday, just because it's so much. It's, I feel like we haven't had anything fun to be excited about for a while. They haven't had any like new enrollment incentives and stuff like that for a while. And this got me really excited. And so I wanted to share it as soon as possible. So y'all saw that I posted in the chat, what what that research shows. If someone stays a customer for however long, what are the chances that they'll still be your customer like 5 years later? And the answer is three. So for 3 months, if someone consistently orders and is using the products, then they're most likely to be around 5 years later, 12 years later, like me. You girls have been around forever too. So you fall in love with the products and it gives your body a chance to start seeing the results, because a lot of times with gut health, it takes a little longer. And so they've based this new customer incentive around that. And so let me share my screen. I've got all this stuff pulled up. Hold on. Okay. So on the Jewel call, they were saying if you lead with the products, customers who purchase 3 consecutive months are 5 times more likely to be with you a year later. I said 5 years later. They're 5 times more likely to be with you a year later. But like I said, I'm 12 and a half years later because I stuck with the products. And, I think about you, Mika, like your weight loss didn't come right away. It came later. But, that's one of the things that's made you stick around. I mean, obviously you've had results beyond weight loss, but so they're basing this new incentive around let's get people ordering for 3 consecutive months. So what they're doing is they started this on the 13th. New customers with initial order of 100 PV are going to get free shipping on their first order, plus their next 2 monthly orders of 100 PV. And it's just automatic as long as they have 100 PV in their cart. They don't have to have a certain code, anything like that. It can be their subscription. As long as it's 100 PV, they're going to automatically get free shipping. So, one thing that they did, they're like, well, some of us have enrolled people from the 1st through the 12th. So, what they're doing for those people is they're going to give them a $10 product credit as kind of a reimbursement for their shipping. And then their next two orders, they'll get the free shipping as long as they have 100 PV. So, like they were saying, they can take that $10 credit and apply it to their second order, and their second order is going to be free shipping plus $10 off, kind of thing. So, that way they can, make good on the people who've already signed up as new customers this month. So, that is super cool. And then what they're doing for us is the next day pay for BBBs. So anyone that we enroll, and this all goes through September 30th. This one goes through October 31st. New customers get free shipping through October 31st on their first three orders. So even if they join October 31st, they'll get free shipping October, November, and December. So then for us, through September 30th, they're giving us next day pay for the business building bonus. So remember, business building bonuses, we get 20% of the PV of their initial order. So like my new customer, her PV was 120. So I got $24 business building bonus and they paid it to me the day after. I got it right away, which if we're helping people work towards Icon and they're enrolling people, that's just even more incentive for them to work hard towards getting to senior silver because they're going to see money right away, like immediate, from enrolling their friends and getting new customers.
I have one question about that.
Yep.
If someone enrolls their first person and they're a VIP, You know how usually, they have to upgrade to be a brand ambassador to get paid.
Yeah.
Um, and sometimes, like I've found more recently, since they've been doing that for a while, that they'll get an email that says, "Do you want to take product credit or
Right.
upgrade?"
Yep.
Um, so my question is, with that happening that fast with that first person, as soon as they know that their friend his order went through, we need to tell them to go into their overview or whatever it is in their back office and upgrade immediately.
Let me check on that because I'm still the type to think I would only want to wait until I know they're about to get their second customer, even if they end up getting product credits for their first one, because that starts their fast start. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'd hate for
Yes.
them to start their fast start and then their second customer not come for a week or two later. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
So
will they get paid? I guess it's just
they'll get product credit, I'm assuming, like normal until they
okay.
upgrade. But I'll
Okay.
check on that. Um,
Okay.
New VIP upgrade. That's a good question. I'm sure that's it. I'll look in the help desk. There's a help desk thing on it and see if it's in there. If not, then I'll try to figure it out. Um, okay, so yeah, so we get paid by 5 p.m. Eastern, which is 4 Central the next day. And it sure enough, I got that. We get our email, you've Plexus paid, you got your money or whatever. And so this goes through, they said 11:59 p.m. on September 30th. So the whole rest of August and all of next month, you get your business building bonuses next day pay. Okay. And so now we're going to talk about Leaders Retreat. So Leaders Retreat is in February. So let me move this there. Okay. So the dates of Leaders Retreat are the 23rd through the 26th of February, and qualification starts September 1st. But they're doing some incentives for us to go ahead and start earning credits for it now. So I'll go over those in a minute. But the destination is the Moon Palace. Let me see if I can grab this. Show y'all how pretty this place is, and it's all inclusive in Cancun. Look at that. Don't y'all want, I want to be sitting there right now. Please. Moon Palace, all inclusive resort in Cancun. So all inclusive means your food, everything is included, and it's for you and a guest. You can earn it for you and a guest. But I wanted to just show y'all some pictures of the place. There's like a nightclub, all kinds of fun things. Little arcade. So there's golf. So yeah, let's all plan to do that. I want to go there. All right, so qualifications start September 1st, but like I said, I'm going to show y'all how we can start earning this credits towards it now. So put those dates down, and then here's how we earn. And I'll share this all with y'all. But it's a pretty typical, setup like we've done for other. What is this? Did we lose Micah? Must have gotten bumped off.
Yeah, we must have. I don't know.
Okay.
So she was gone.
Just making sure it's not me this time. Okay, so we get enrollment credits when we enroll level ones and level twos. So it's all kind of based around the whole Icon Club, premise that we're trying to help our level ones reach senior silver. So we get, when they're enrolling people to reach senior silver, they're considered our level twos. So they're giving us credits for level ones and level twos. Retention, same thing. And then you get a Icon Club bonus. So you get credits when you personally reach Icon Club. Welcome back. It's like, where'd she go? So, the credits, like I was saying, they're based kind of on the premise of Icon Club. You can get credits for level ones and level twos, for enrollments, retention, and then Icon Club. So if you personally reach Icon, you get 150. You help a level one or level two. This rank up and re-rank is really nice because they're giving us credits even if we re-rank. So, for example, right now I'm Emerald. So if I re-rank up to Sapphire, I'd get 450 credits for reaching Sapphire. And then you can keep going. So if I reached Diamond during the contest period, I'd get 500. But they're also giving us rank consistency. So if you are holding your rank that you that your highest paid rank, if you're holding it, you're going to get credits for that as well. So if let's just say your highest paid rank is gold and you're currently holding gold, you automatically going to get 100 credits. And then you would come up here. If you rank up to senior gold, you'd start hitting here 250, 300 and up for personal, enrollment or for ranks. And then we also get if a level one ranks up or level two. So same thing, it's all based around Icon Club, as far as who we get credits for. We're not getting credits for anything other than level one and level two. But if we're all working towards Icon, then it works out perfect. All right, so here are the credits required. And I'll give y'all all these pictures. Don't feel like you have to write all this down. So 1,600 credits, which I feel like is pretty low to earn the trip. And that's a trip for you and a guest to go. You have to pay your own way to get there. Trips to Mexico are really cheap and really quick flights. But 1,600 credits. Now they did tell us the first 1,250 to achieve this and register, and then it's cut off because y'all remember there was this whole fiasco with the cruise. People that earned it and then didn't register in time, and then other people had registered and it bumped them out, the whole thing. So once you achieve it, he said you're going to get an email to register. You're going to get reminders to register. So make sure you register. As soon as you earn it, just register. Whether you've purchased your flights or anything, just register for it. As long as you know you're going. And so these are the credit levels, and I'll go over what each one of these means. So we just need 1,600 to get there. So tier 1 earns you the trip. You get the invitation, and then you get round trip ground transportation in Cancun. So to the airport and back, that kind of thing. Tier 2 is called Greetings from Cancun. You need 2,000 credits. You get Leaders Retreat swag that's sourced from local vendors. And he said some of these people actually work at the resort. He said it's sourced from local vendors. Yeah, and some of them actually work at the resort we're going to be staying at. So it looks like you get all of this cool stuff. So that's for level tier 2. Tier 3, you're going to get to on the spot pick a pair of Michael Kors, Oakleys, or Ray-Bans. They'll have them there for you to take. You don't have to wait and have them shipped to you. And then these hand-woven beach bags, same thing. They're made by local vendors, and some of them even work there. So we need 2,500 credits to earn tier 3. And you get to choose your sunglasses on the spot. Tier 4, 3,000 credits, you get $500 for flight reimbursement. If it's anything like other flight reimbursements, they just give you $500. You don't have to show that you used it on the flight. They just give you a $500 deposit. And then tier 5, you get to stay longer. So for 3,500 credits, you get an extra night. You get to come a day early. Go ahead and get your room, get settled in, that kind of thing. So add another date to those dates. So put February 22nd if you're planning to earn this 3,500 credits. So let me see if there's anything else on those. And so September 1st, they're going to have a kickoff call, which that's Labor Day. So I wanted to confirm that date. But they're going to go through all of this and tell all the details. But so how that applies to us is starting now through the end of the month, if you enroll 3 with 100 PV or more, you're going to automatically get 150 credits towards Leaders Retreat. If we enroll 6, you're going to get another 150 credits. And then if you qualify for Icon by the end of August, you're going to get 800 credits towards Leaders Retreat. So what they're saying is before the contest even starts, you can have credits ready to go. So my challenge to us, considering it's halfway through the month, let's all work to enroll at least 3 by the end of the month so that we will get those 150 Leaders Retreat credits. I don't know if this backdates. I think it does. I think it backdates to August 1st. So if you've already enrolled anyone, it would already count as one of your 3 or your 6. But if you were to do both and get to Icon by the end of the month, which seems impossible, but it could happen, that's 1,100 credits, and you only need 1,600 to earn the trip. But still, even if you enroll 3, you're 150 credits ahead. If you enroll 6, you're 150 credits ahead. So that's how we can use the free shipping offer. I mean, that's a big deal to me. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like someone getting free shipping, I mean, that's $8 to $10 off their first order right there. And then, if you want to offer them a $10 voucher towards their membership, then they're basically just paying their tax in their products. So I don't think there's any more of these to. This is just a few more graphics they showed us. Yeah. All right. So let me stop sharing. Do y'all have any questions about
Another question I have is, have you seen, has anybody made one of the trackers yet?
I have not seen, but I'll look. I'm sure Christy McDade or somebody.
Okay. I thrive on those.
Yeah.
When there's a contest and I have one of those trackers, that is when I'm at my best.
Yeah. I'll look for it. I'm sure there's some out there, or there will be. But I like how it's all tying together. There's something for the customer. There's something for us in it if we enroll them. But to me, free shipping is a big deal when you tell them they can get free shipping on their first 3 months. So,
Well, and I think it helps drive home the point that we want you to continue for at least 3 months because it might take that long before you start seeing results.
right. Yeah. And I hope that's something they continue. I mean, as of right now, it's through October 31st. And maybe they have something else in store for new customers for November and December. I don't know. But still, like they said, if someone signs up for their first order October 31st, they're still going to get free shipping all the way through the end of the year. So that's a big deal that I feel like we need to really be promoting and posting about, that they can get that. So, and then, if we enroll 3, you get those extra credits towards Leaders Retreat. And I know it's not like an Apple Watch or whatever, but to me, that's even better. Like, it's helping us kickstart earning this trip. And then hopefully in September, September, they'll have maybe another like enrollment incentive or something like that for us. But the free shipping will continue for the customers. So, all right, that's all I had. The other thing I wrote down is, I think it was Jory. He said, if you're needing some momentum in your business, create it, start it, do it. Like, you've got to start it. You got to do it yourself. But I feel like this can be some really good things to help get some momentum going in our businesses. We all need it. So, all right. Any other questions? All good? Okay. And so I'll get started making some board stuff. about all of this as I see graphics, and I'll put all of the ones I showed today. Anything I see come across, I'll start a board for it. So, all right. Y'all have anything else? Add? All right. I'll just put in the chat prayer requests so people can put them in there if they have any for next week. So, but we won't have a team call next Monday. This will basically cover that. So I'll get this uploaded and posted so everybody can watch it.
Do we decide what we were doing for Labor Day or just waiting and seeing?
I didn't even look. Let me see.
And I just finished posting this week, so Tiff, you're up.
I just was getting it ready on my phone this morning. That's what I said. I'm like,
So we'll have one on the 25th. That will be Beth. And then, yeah,
Okay.
Labor Day. They said that their kickoff call is the 1st.
okay.
So, if that's the case, we can just tell everybody to tune into that. I just can't imagine they're going to do it on a holiday. But they
Did it
said
say what time of day?
it'll just be in that brand ambassador page. They didn't mention it, but I'll try to find out. Kickoff call.
Okay.
Let's see, I don't think I wrote anything down.
I was just pulling up my calendar for the leaders retreat to see because I feel like it's right. Yeah, it's like a week, so we have to take off 5 days.
Trust me, I already did, and it's the week of conferences again. I had to go through a whole big shenanigan to
geez.
do last year.
I know it's not my conferences, but
You'd still have to ask off. How
mhm.
feasible is that?
Well, that was the problem, was that you only get
Oh.
3 personal days, and last year we're not recording anymore, are we?
I can
We
stop.
are.
Okay.